mean, but seriously, what are you training for? Do you think there's going to be some sort of apocalypse? Do you think you're going to have to go out and actually hunt food with this thing? I mean, what a namby-pamby waste of time. Seriously.
Huey couldn't kill a Bambi even if it was hugging him.
You live in a country that you can buy guns? You can buy a gun. Hello? Guns exist in your country?
But seriously, Huey is a great man and gentle in his heart. That's why you can tell it only takes Adam 2 bottles of liquid port courage to join his Ballbusters live stream and slur his way through it. Glad to see Brian is here tonight. Not sure if he hates roasts because they're contrived or because it takes time away from him looking after his Lucky Charms. You will no doubt interrupt us. This is Joe Pesci's conversationally oblivious cousin. Huey, thank you. You are the grouchiest, swearingest, arrow-flingingest internet D-bag for keeping us from being the proverbial numpty flurfs that we all have the potential to be. Get bent.
Clearly not, then. Let's go back to why Huey's a knobhead.
A knobhead. Like that. Yeah. Or a co-numpty.
Easiest way to do it is think of the things that our opponents say about QE, right? And then just spin them into believable context where we're saying them. Like somebody did earlier with the super chat saying he mutes his own echo. That's clever.
Yeah.
Well, they normally say he doesn't know anything about science. No, QE doesn't know the first thing about science. That's what they're
There you go. You've got the idea. He spends all his time in an echo chamber.
He's a big meanie.
Yeah, we never
Well,
got
also,
it.
in a vacuum that he says that doesn't exist.
There's a poor grasp of language. He's constantly swearing. Can't control himself. Or discipline.
He debunks himself with his own citations.
He makes up his own citations.
See how I got the ball rolling really easily? See
Yes,
how
you-
easy that was?
Yes, you did. That was good job, Nathan. Thank you. I think.
So scripted.
The Sasha's super chat comes out in a slightly broken English. It's like, don't worry about anything at all. It's going to be okay, okay? That's kind of how Sasha's translation of it comes through on a super chat.
I'd just like to say that if anyone would like to contribute, we're also saving up for canned laughter. We're going to need that later.
About what type of roast this is going to be. I think the newer roast has set him, aside a little bit, and he said something about canned laughter. Do you have any canned laughter?
What's that?
And laughter. I could barely understand what he was saying.
The $20. QE, John, Globe Terminator from the future. I met you years and years ago online on a religious message board forum. You were the best defender of truth I had and have ever seen. Thank you for everything. It's very inspiring. Right.
Well, that's quite
Next,
humbling.
Yeah, nice that was, weren't it?
Yes.
It was. Can I just counter it by saying he's also quite boring often?
Is that the canned laughter, Brian? Because I didn't do any archery or anything for those 4 weeks, obviously. But I did, because there was a tournament last Saturday. I did do that one. It didn't start.
Someone stop him. We need to take control of this conversation.
It didn't start off.
Let's just let it down softly before we do. Huey, I know no one's told you this, but this is boring.
Yeah, I think you did. I just want to let you know that it didn't start off well, but it ended magnificently with my personal best. So I'd just like you to know that we can move on.
Hallelujah.
I
Praise be
think
to
what I-
Jesus. We don't get to hear about boring bows and firing at little cutouts of animals. Thank the Lord.
You will next week once he's reached his total and he goes, this is what it was for. It's the new beautiful bow.
Oh, I'm not buying a bow with that money.
You're just rebuilding the beautiful one that broke. I know. We know what it's for. We know what the money's for.
It's not.
Heard the story.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, he's been crying for 4 weeks about a broken bone.
That's a damn lie.
Broken bone, Alabama.
I mean, but seriously, what are you training for? Do you think there's going to be some sort of apocalypse? Do you think you're going to have to go out and actually hunt food with this thing? I mean,
Yes.
what a namby-pamby waste of time. Seriously.
Huey couldn't kill a Bambi even if it was hugging him.
You live in a country that you can buy guns? You can buy a gun. Hello? Guns exist in your country?
I don't have to buy one. I've got one.
But no bullets.
I do have
Who's
bullets. I do have bullets in a separate location.
Well, as you all know, we're here today to celebrate a man that has given us all the ammunition to alienate the vast majority of our Glober and conspiratard friends and family. Now our personal circles are about as small as the number of viewers that watch the QE Live 7-hour treatments. Who else could turn 15 minutes of pseudoscience into an entire afternoon of banana-eating belligerent rage? But seriously, QE is a great man and gentle in his heart. That's why you can tell it only takes Adam 2 bottles of liquid pork courage to join his Ballbusters live stream and slur his way through it. Glad to see Brian is here tonight. Not sure if he hates roasts because they're contrived or because it takes time away from him looking after his Lucky Charms. We also have Nathan Oakley in the house. No doubt this theater club nerd will keep us entertained with several monologues on the details of his hi-fi equipment in Scientology. And also Neil will no doubt interrupt us. This is Joe Pesci's conversationally oblivious cousin. And of course, finally, QE, thank you. You are the grouchiest, swearingest, arrow-flingingest internet D-bag for keeping us from being the proverbial numpty flirfs that we all have the potential to be. Get bent.
That was outstanding. That was brilliant.
It was.
Hey, so I knew you were going to do that. That's why I didn't prepare anything. And I'd like to say, thanks for preparing.